My name is Macey Marks. I'm a junior at Seton Hill, and I'm on the equestrian team. All our girls have gotten on at least once now, started to get our practice in, and that's going well. We have our workout scheduled, our practices scheduled, and our first show is, I think, October 9th, or the 2nd actually, October 2nd, so it's coming up pretty soon. Well, our goal is always to try to win our region. We've come in second every season since we pretty much started by such a close, very close. So we want to get in second for there. And my goal, myself, is to be able to point out of novice and just be able to jump a course. That's what I'm currently working on because I went from just fighting and now I'm learning how to jump. So. I think for each one we really just have the same goal to go into, just do our best. But I mean, our biggest rival is WVU, so of course when we go there, we really want to beat them. And it's hard for us because they have such a big team and we are only limited to 13 players, so that's a challenge for us. So if we can beat them at their own home show and in the region, that would be really good for us. We just got a couple new girls this semester. We were able to recruit them, so we're pretty sure they're going to do really, really well for us because every semester we come in, we usually don't have a walk trot rider, so we have to rush to find one. But I think we have a lot of new girls that their skill levels are very high, so we're hoping that they bring in a good new perspective on the team and so they can help us win. So at a show, we would call them, is we usually get there around like 6 or 6:30 in the morning, so they're pretty early. And you get there and you'll watch all the horses school, which means girls will ride them around the ring and you'll watch them so you'll know, okay, well this horse looks like they do this horse does that. And then before we even show, we do a horse draw, and every girl like at the show gets a number, and they'll have someone that's unbiased to the show, like an EMS person or something, write random numbers next to the girls' numbers, and those numbers correspond to the horse. So you're going to get a random horse you don't know, and all you get from the horse is a little description, which will say like, oh, you need to use a lot of leg on this horse, or they have a sticky right lead, or something like that. So you think, okay, that's maybe what my horse is going to be like. So then when it's coming up to your class, you go to the paddock area, find your horse, mount him, like get your stirrups all fixed up and whatever, and then you'll just go in the ring and do your flat class, which is they'll have at least, you can have up to like 10 people in a flat class, and it's just everyone goes around in a circle and the judge will say walk, trot, or canter. You'll do that, and then he'll pick who looked the best out of everyone. And then for the over fences class, you go in one at a time and you jump a fencing course, and you'll have like 5 people in the class. Everyone does it themselves. Everyone jumps, and the judge will pick out of there who was the first, second, all the way on. And then at the end of the day, they will add up which team had the most firsts, or whoever got the most points. So I mean, if you get the most firsts, you'll probably win. But whoever has the highest points at the end of the day is the champion team, and there's reserve champion, and it goes down from there. So that's pretty much just what we do. There was one of our horse shows, girl was jumping, and she came off her horse and flew through the air, and she looked like a starfish through the air. And we always talk about that because it's something funny, but we always are like, we go make sure the girls are okay and stuff like that. Things like that happen, and it's terrible when it happens, but you gotta laugh about it one day because everyone falls off at some point. Well, this summer I did my first jumping course at a show at my coach's barn, and that was a good experience for me because I never shown in a jumping ring before, and then this semester coming up will be my first time showing as well. I played tennis in high school. I'd love to go and play like at Wimbledon, like tennis, because I love that. And like, not that I'd ever do that, but that'd be something I would really like to do because I really enjoy that.